Thank you, Randy. Really appreciate the introduction, and thanks for the consideration of Allied Solutions for today's presentation on Refund Plus. We really appreciate the opportunity, and really when you think about innovation in the space, Refund Plus is an end-to-end product refund liability solution that really optimizes the process of canceling and refunding ancillary products. We stress the word optimization because we know you as lenders, as credit unions today, you're dealing with this in a variety of ways today. So when we think optimization and innovation, we're really thinking about your time and really ultimately the member's money. We've found over the last 18 months or so that there's been an increasing legal focus on product refunds. There have been multiple class action lawsuits popping up now in multiple states. We see that longer loan terms are trending. In fact, 30% of originated loans are now 72 months or longer. And in talking to about 200 credit unions around the country, we know that at least 50% of those loans are paying off early. You know, what that really means as we contemplated the build of this solution for you as a lender is that there's going to be an increasing liability for those product refunds. 60+% of those loans have optional ancillary products sold by dealers. And as we know in some of the states, the lender is required to take action. So we say, why Refund Plus, right? The triggering events that terminate the ancillary product contract really are defined as, you know, repossessions, total losses. But we're really seeing a lot of I'll call it litigation, but a lot of attention is around early loan payoffs. And each of those triggering events, as we call them, again, the repossessions, a total loss, early loan payoff, they follow a different process. And the innovation of a product refund liability solution needs to follow in accordance to those triggering events. You know, so for example, you really don't want to cancel a total gap on a total loss. But when you have multiple players, multiple people working the issue of product refund liability, know that the roadmap matters and that innovation needs to occur as these products and as these loan terms increase. There's more to account for, in other words. Really, in that realm of why Refund Plus, increased legislation has placed such a heavy liability on the credit unions, on the lenders to initiate or make the refund for the member. And that's a lot of heavy lift. And what we've found as an emerging best practice in this space combines the timeliness of the refund with the accuracy in a compliant way that literally complies with the state guidelines. And they do vary state to state. There is no question about that. So historically, how has this been done? Historically, the liability required that lenders really work with their dealers and their product providers, the dealers' product providers, to ensure that these refunds were making it back to the members. We have heard that this can be a very lengthy time process, can be very time consuming, and can result in kind of a poor member experience, as well as the regulatory concerns. In fact, for some of the total losses, we have heard from some lenders, some credit unions, that in order to get that total loss completely rectified for their members could take in excess of 90 days. We've even heard some that take over 6 months. A lot of moving parts with these product refunds. And again, coming back to the increasing regulation in both the states and federally, specifically around gap in those early loan pays, we really sought to engineer a process that would shorten that entire time frame, decreasing the touch points and increasing the accuracy of those refunds for the members. Our solution really is around helping credit unions enhance compliance, recover the refunds faster, and avoiding delays, and really ultimately ensuring the refund accuracy and improving an auditable trail of the refund process. Helping those members receive dollars owed and enhancing the overall member experience is at the heart of the innovation. And quite literally, when you think about improving your auditable trail of the refund process with increased legislation, increased litigation, upon examination, you're going to want to have a system of record that demonstrates exactly how you're working on behalf of your members. And that's exactly what we innovated. And so in conclusion, kind of the results that we've seen so far in the last couple of years is that the average gap refund owed to the member is north of $500. It's a substantial amount of money. And really, again, the reason for that is as loan terms increase at origination and refis are happening usually at a prior midpoint to the loan. So for example, if it's a 72-month origination and you're refining at 24, 30, 36 months, you are really looking at an increase in what those refund amounts should be. And again, particularly in gap on early loan pays. Our average start to finish on a refund is less than 40 days. So again, innovation for us is optimizing it for you. It's time and it's money. Just as a matter of context, we have had $6.6 million in total refunds in the last year. And ultimately, Refund Plus is helping credit unions navigate this process as well as doing what is right for their members. We really thank you for your time and consideration today. And with that, we'll turn it back to you. Thank you.